Well, thank you very much for joining us, ladies and gentlemen, here in our EVES auction room on perhaps a little bit more cloudy day than we'd all like to see, but it is wonderful to see all your lovely smiling faces. Of course, Jordan said right, my name, by way of introductions, well, for the next hour or so, I'm here to guide you on your new home buying journey, and of course working alongside our agents, and of course you the sellers who have entrusted us with your properties and marketing your properties today. But we don't do it all on our own up here. Well, obviously I'll be the auctioneer, but I can't do it without the help of Robin beside me. She does all the technology that you see on the screen and also around you here in the auction room. And then at 2 o'clock, our national auction manager, a very good friend of mine, Grant Child, comes along and he'll take you through the next 10 properties from 2 o'clock. You'll see the names and faces down the bottom there. Well, that's Craig, Trevor, Karen and Sarah. They're what we refer to here in our auction room as our elite team of negotiators. Now, they'll step in if we get some bidding from the floor that's not quite at a level where I'm permitted to sell the property, but certainly at a level where I'm allowed to entertain a conversation with the lead bidder. Now, if that is the case, it'll be made very clear to you. We'll pause the auction and give you an opportunity to talk to one of these people, see if we can make a deal happen for you there and potentially get you your new dream home. But obviously I'll make that all clear as we get to it. We'll touch on the conduct of auction in just a moment, but do remind you, of course, today you are bidding on a cash unconditional basis, acknowledging a few things. You have done any due diligence necessary on your behalf. You have actually received one of these, the REA's Buying and Selling Guide, some very useful information in that to help you on your home buying journey. And you also agree to the terms dictated in the conditions for sale on that auction contract. Each property is all put out here and it's been given to you in a draft format. It's now been finalised and that's what you'll be signing if you are our lucky purchaser today. Now, it is that contract, well, it's the most important document certainly that we work to here, and I'm not going to go over it in full, but just certainly that front page, you'll see it here, the bottom of it we'll put up on the screen for you. I'm just going to touch on a couple of rather important parts. Firstly, that being vendor bidding. Now, vendor bidding is purely the seller's way of saying to you, the buyers, thank you, but no thank you, essentially. If I place a vendor bid, and I am the only person authorised to place vendor bids here in our EVES auction room, and much like Grant during the 2 o'clock session, he'll be the only one placing them if he needs to. But if I do have to place it, it'll be well below the reserve price. All our properties are subject to a confidential reserve price. Confidential reserve price. Subject to meeting or breaching that price, well, then I'm permitted to sell the property. But like I say, if I'm placing vendor bids, we've got a little bit of road to travel, folks. So if you want to buy the property or at least have an opportunity to negotiate, you're going to have to be above that vendor bid level. Always labelled clearly as such, there'll be no confusion, and if there is confusion, you can pop your hand up and let me know. I'll try not to save it for a bid. The other thing that I will cover off pretty quickly for you here is any telephone bidders. If you're watching on the live stream, well, nice to see you there watching in. Hope you enjoy the ride. Unable to be with us in the room, but potentially registered on the phone. The paperwork's all been signed off for any telephone interest that we have today. We've seen that all approved and signed off by our sellers and also ourselves. So you can be confident, and I'll let you know as we do have each property whether there is interest on the telephone. So there's no confusion about where the competition is, be it in the room or on the phone. Further to that, well, there's a couple of requirements that are required from you. Firstly, nice big smiles when you're bidding. It always makes it much more fun for everybody, including yourselves. I understand it is a stressful process, so smile. It just takes away a little bit of pain. But if you are the lucky purchaser, you will need to do 2 things for me. You'll need to sign the contract, which basically seals the deal, and you'll need to pay your deposit. The deposit set down as a mere 10% of the purchase price, and that needs to be paid. We'll go out to the foyer. Your salesperson will work with you, give you all the documentation to get that all tied up for you. And then we can pop next door. I think they're serving champagne still next door, so you're welcome to go and help yourself to one of those and then pay a nominal fee to them over there for that as well. Other than that, I wish you all very good luck if you are intending on buying today, and of course to our sellers who are working with us, good luck to them as well. This would be a prime time to let me know if you do have any questions, queries, concerns, anything you want to chat about before we kick off. No, we're not talking about the rugby a few weeks ago. We've moved on, folks. We'll move on to the wonderful properties we have, and the first one certainly no exception to that. 78 Chadwick Road at Address in our office. He's had the privilege of marketing this wonderful property. Whether you're securing your first home, acquiring a perfect lock and leave, or perhaps an addition to the rental folio, maybe even just a nice relaxing retirement spot, there is plenty to love here at 78 Chadwick Road. Now I'll go to the contract where you'll see it is described formally as a freehold estate being 378 square metres more or less. You'll find the full description under the record of title SA 57B, folio 736. Now the settlement date, well, that's your move-in day, just to make that very clear to you. That is 20 working days from the unconditional date, or otherwise as mutually agreed. Maybe a little bit of flexibility for the right buyer there, Adam. And of course the chattels list, you'll see that on the screen for you as well. You have a bit of confidence that they'll be there to greet you on move-in day. Now, effortless living, it is offered to you here. You've got that functional kitchen, that becomes the heart of the home, but equally the open layout of your living area, that's going to complement the kitchen to cater well for the 2 bedrooms that the home occupies. Now outside you've got 2 patio spaces that you can enjoy. You've also got a single access garage to enhance your convenience just that little bit further. But location, well, that's the other draw card in my opinion. It's a nice easy stroll down the road to the green shopping village. You've got multiple parks, reserves and many other popular amenities all really close by. A wonderful home and a wonderful community location. So buyers, I'm going to call it to you now. This will be your opportunity to give me an opening bid. You start us away if you like and tell us where you see value really, or at least where you'd like to start.
510.
510. Welcome in, sir. Nice to see you there. Good luck to you there at 510. And, well, welcome, say, what do we say, 20,000 rise at 510. Though it is with you, and I'll call it to the room to see if there's any further. But at 510,000, good luck again. First the call I make. Twice the chance I chase 530 if it's there. Third call then, buyers. Feel free to come in, but it looks like it's just you and I, sir. At 530, I place a vendor bid. Welcome you above that level.
535.
Okay, we can. You don't want to try something a little bit stronger.
That's enough. That's enough.
That's enough. Okay. Well, I'll work with you here, sir.
Good on you, mate.
Absolutely. At 535 there. I've got it with you. I called it 3 times. If nothing further, we see if we help you out. But at 535,000, I make it once a call, twice the chance, third for cash. Okay, look, I'll pause the auction. Sarah, we've got the fire up the back. We'll see if we can help them out there. We'll be right with you there. Okay, we'll move on then while we're having a little conversation there on Chadwick Road. We move a little further up the road here at 216B Cody Point Road. Grace Anderson working out of our Caddy office. A pretty wonderful space to be actually in that part of the world. The mural town of Caddy, I believe. And well, if location alone doesn't excite you about this property, all those spectacular views combined with oodles of space, well, that's sure to get the heart rate just a little bit higher. Legally described, you'll see it is 6,344 square metres more or less. A nice healthy piece of freehold terra firma for you. The unique identifier that's down is 503182. Now your move-in date, that is the 14th of December 2023, potentially a little bit of flexibility there to negotiate after the fact. Your further terms of sale page, I'll just bring attention to that. 23.0, the vendor gives no warranty as to the working order and condition of the sparkle, nor in respect of its compliance with the requirements. Accordingly, the vendor's warranties under clause 9 of the general terms of sale, they don't apply to the sparkle and the associated means of restricted access to it. And 24.0, well, that the vendor shall, from the date of the agreement until possession date, not foul any or remove any trees, fences or land structures, and not remove from the land any improvements or fixtures thereon, and it will be there as inspected by the purchaser. Your channels list, confidence there, there's been no changes at all as I'm aware, Grace, no, so again, like I say, confidence, that's in your favour, as is this wonderful property. Sit back and sip away G&Ts as you look over the sprawling lawns from that fantastic decking area. In fact, almost every room in the house comes with a nice scenic view of some kind. And gee, with a great open layout like this, where you could be cooking up a nice storm there in that spacious kitchen, whilst maintaining the conversation with the rest of the family, and of course you're still looking out at the water come the end of the day. with 16 thriving avocado trees, a good home orchard, plus there's plenty of provisions to enhance a fully self-sustained lifestyle here. There's so much to love about your semi-rural option here. And well, if you do want to venture to town, I touched on the wonderful town of Katikati. It's only about a 10-minute drive or so into town from this wonderful address, being 216B Cody Point Road. So, buyers, what do we say? I'll call it to you and you tell me what you think. Now you tell me what you think. Give you an opportunity then, first the call. Remember, it's cash unconditional buyers we deal with here in the auction room. Twice is your opportunity then. Won't delay, third call. Cash interest. Okay, doesn't look like we've got any cash in the room, so I'm going to close the option there, but certainly we've got some motivation from our seller and their instructions to us. They want to put a price on the property. Yep, and we're going to price the property at $1,395,000. Well, I would have thought a home like this with views like that under the 1.4 mark would represent some pretty good buying. If you do have interest, make sure you give Grace a call. I'm sure you're going to be rather busy, and wish you and your sellers good luck on that one. Okay. Okay, appreciate your patience. We'll continue on now. 18 Andrew Place down there in the wonderful suburb of Otamotai. Now, Chris Royal out of our Sherrywood office, a superb place in the world to be based out in an office there. I know he's spent a fair bit of time there. He's also out and about working for you, wonderful folks as well, and spending some time at a wonderful property like this. You've got some spectacular views that I'll touch on shortly. Having been through an extensive renovation in the past, it's a nice modern townhouse and it offers brilliant views across the harbour. You've got spacious floor plan as well to really enhance your living here. Now, it is across these freehold. Firstly, it is an estate in fee simple and undivided half share in 1,140 square metres more or less. And secondly, an estate in leasehold. Now, that record of title is SA 26D Folio 137. Further information there for the solicitors. Now, the settlement date, 12th of January 2024, or otherwise is mutually agreed, so you can get Christmas out of the way and then get ready to move in and get stuck into your new good lifestyle there. Chattels, well, quite a healthy chattels list. No late changes to the chattels there, Chris?
No, that's fine.
Perfect. So, folks, let's take a look. You're spread across multiple levels. The middle level, that's where you find your main living area, your dining, your kitchen spaces. And from here, you can choose to either ascend to the second living and soak in the sunshine, or, of course, those views. And, of course, you've got the option to utilise those deckings on either of the top two levels. Relax with a fresh ocean breeze. All that right across to the beautiful Mount Maunganui. Fantastic views from many of the rooms here, as well as wonderful outdoor spaces. This will become your favourite place to spend your summer days. Now, you've got ample garaging and storage, plus you've got the sparkle that comes with the home, and a great place to soak after a long, busy day out exploring. Your location, we can't really sort of touch on how great the location is here. Pillins Point School, the local supermarket, the harbour, the CBD. You can pretty much walk to all these places because your location is so good. So, I mean, you've got the garaging, but you probably don't need the vehicle because everything is so close. So 18 Andrew Place, well, it is up to you buyers to tell me what you'd like to pay for it. But now's the time, if you've been waiting nice and patiently, have at it. Patience might be your plan here, but I'll call it 3 times and I wouldn't wait much longer than that. First opportunity for cash, I call it to you buyers. Second chance. Third opportunity then for 18 Andrew Place in Otamotai. Okay. We're going to close the auction. Doesn't look like we won't need to find any cash in the room. But certainly a motivated seller. Their instructions to us, Chris?
Yeah, look, we're going to price the property today, Jordan, at $1,245,000.
Okay, at $1,245,000. That's what it's going to take, folks. If you are interested, make sure you give Chris a call. He'll be happy to help you out, and I wish you and your sellers the best of luck on that one.
Thanks for your call, mate.
Okay, appreciate the nice quiet. If you have just joined us, welcome along. If you're watching on the live stream and you've just tuned in, welcome to you wherever you are around the world. 19 Saunders Way is where we're heading. It's certainly on the screen at least, and potentially for you, your new purchaser, that could be your new address as well. Charlotte Gardner, based out of our Pakamara office. Nobody knows the coast like Charlotte does. And certainly up that way there, a wonderful property in a great location. Nestled away in a quiet laneway, buyers who appreciate modern living with a point of difference, well, they're certainly going to appreciate this awesome property as we search for new, proud owners to enjoy it. Now, it is a freehold estate. It's 349 square metres more or less. Of that freehold land, now record title, that's 758764. 20 working days, that's all you'll have to wait from the date of the agreement. You can move in and start enjoying your new sort of beach lifestyle over there in Pakamara. A little bit of flexibility offered to you, and you've got a nice house of channels list there on the screen. You can see that. That'll all be there to brief you on the move-in day. Further terms of sale, just touch on that. Clause 23.0, where the vendor has supplied the purchaser with a LIM report. Purchaser acknowledges that they've relied on their own due diligence in proceeding to complete with the purchase. The home itself, well, you've got that stylish modern kitchen that awaits you, and thanks to the thoughtful layout of this venture-built home, well, you can maintain great connections throughout that open plan kitchen, living and dining space. Then relax inside or flow outside and capitalise on that alfresco portico, the perfect place to enjoy a summer mojito or perhaps a pina colada as you celebrate good buying decisions. All day sunshine, that's going to saturate that backyard, and out the front you've got plentiful parking for vehicles, camper, the boat, overflow of summertime visitors. Look, it's a wonderful spot there. It is close to the upcoming shopping centres, of course, as well as all the current ones, and of course you're not too far from the beach in a location like this. So buyers, you start us away and tell us what you think of 19 Saunders Way. They're a shy bunch today, aren't we? That's okay. We can build up the confidence together. Give your first call then, buyers, an opportunity here at 19 Saunders Way as we search for cash interest to enjoy this wonderful property. I may give it twice call then. And third is your opportunity. This will be the last chance to let me know if you're a cash buyer, otherwise we close the auction and we deal with any conditional interest out there as well. Final call. Look, we're not going to mess around. We'll close the auction here. I know you're working with a couple of parties, a couple of phone calls to make. They'll be happy to see this is still available for them. Perhaps if you're in the room, not quite cash, or watching online, make sure you get hold of Charlotte, pretty quick, smart. She'll be happy to help you out. Good luck to you and yourselves. I appreciate your attention, folks. We'll draw our attention to the screen up behind me here. In 16 Rexford Heights, Ashlyn McGregor, out of our Lakes office down there at the Tauranga crossing. Oh, she's had the absolute privilege of marketing this wonderful home on behalf of her seller here at 16 Rexford Heights. From its fantastic street appeal to its superb location, the high stud ceilings to the privacy offered once inside. Yes, 16 Rexford Heights, it is the epitome of luxury living. Legally described, you'll see it as a freehold estate, 820 square metres more or less. The unique identifier is 323732. The channels list on the screen for you. Just note that the shelving in the garage, the outdoor coffee table and 2 chairs are excluded from your chattels, but otherwise what you see on the screen, well, that's certainly going to be there in 90 days from the unconditional date. That, of course, is your settlement date, unless, of course, you have any variations signed prior to bidding today. But that pretty much covers off all of the technicalities. Let's take a look at this fabulous home. Like a centrepiece on the Christmas table, the kitchen here will have everyone talking, and in fact, it is rather the centrepiece of this stunning home, in my opinion. It allows seamless integration between entertaining spaces so you can continue the conversation as you go about your meal preparation. Now, indoor-outdoor flow, it is superior here as well. And that courtyard, well, it offers privacy and plenty of space. The perfect place for sundowners on a summer's evening, or a nice cup of joe on a good early morning, perhaps with a book out there as well as time passes by. Now, there's absolutely no question about the elegance that's offered here, and a nice versatile layout will ensure that you can maximise the home's use to to its absolute fullest of potentials. Meanwhile, venture out and about, you've got the Tauranga crossing to cater for all your errand runs that you need to make. And you've got some beautiful trails, nice walking trails around that local lakes walkway area there. You certainly couldn't argue with its location and in fact the quality of the home. Right guys, enough from me, let's hear it from you. What do we say in regards to 16 Rexford Heights? In your hands now, as I call for it over. 1.4. Welcome in on the phone. Registered phone interest on this one, but at 1.4 I've got it with you and the buyer there on the phone at 1.4, Ashlyn. So at 1.4, and I chase, what do we say? A nice quarter on the top at 25 would be nice, but at 1.4 I've got it here and I'll make it a first call. Second opportunity.
1.42.
1.425. A quarter.
1.52. Oh, sorry, 1.42.
52 is better. I'll work with you here at 1.42, but I'll offer the same courtesy back and we'll travel in 20s if you like. If the math works for you, the math works for me, but at 1.420 in your favour here, and welcome in, good luck.
1.45.
45, strong move, a 30 rise there at 1.45 with you now at 1,450,000. The screen will catch up, but follow with me, folks. At 1,450,000, I've got it with you. At 1,450,000 against you now, folks. Till we put 70 if you like. First the chance in your favour, then on the phone.
5,000.
Oh, I need a bit more than that at this level. At 1,450, I've got it to my right. Your left, folks. Welcome any further interest in the room though. But I need to see you at 470 here. Second call then in your favour, Ashlyn.
Another 10.
I need to see you at 470. Do we make it 470? Put yourself back in front.
Can we try 10?
Try. I'm not sure it'll work, but look, I'll help you out if I can. I promise you that. At 1,460 then in your favour, but still chasing a 20 rise if you like. But at 60, we go 480, Ashlyn on the phone at 480.
1.460.
In your favour, folks, I'll make it a first call.
480. That's 1.460. 1.80.
Appreciate you working with me on the phone there. We tried it, it didn't work. Should we try again? At 1,480, I've got it this side here. I'm going to keep working with you, but appreciate on the side here. We don't have any favourites in the auction room. We go to the highest bidder. At 1,480,000. First the call. Second chance. Third call. Okay, look, I'm not going to delay anymore. I'm going to pause the auction. I've got the bid with the phone bidder here, but hold tight, folks. Carol, I'm just going to chat with the phone bidder and pause the auction there. Thanks for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. We've just been having a conversation. We'll go with our 70A Chadwick Road. We've just been having a conversation with our lead bidder. Just confirm for me, you have increased your offer now to 570,000.
Correct.
Thank you, appreciate it. And my seller's instructions, we're on the market for the want of another bid. Okay, so nice and simple, folks. We played for keeps today. I called it 3 times and 3 times only, and if nothing further, the hammer comes down. So at 570, I make it once, twice, welcome any further interest, 3rd time now, at 570, it goes, sold. Congratulations. Appreciate it. Okay, congratulations to those parties there. We'll continue on now. Back to Cad we go. Grace Anderson back again. Busy as always. But another wonderful property to bring to you buyers here at 62 Tuapero Road. Now, surrounded by lush paddocks and mature trees, this wonderful brick home will enjoys a nice trackable setting where you can just live your best life. It is a freehold estate, 2.518 hectares in fact, more or less of course, of that freehold land. Unique identifier is SA 46C folio 666. Now, just note your channels on the screen there, folks. The TV, no warranties on that front there. Your move-in date, the 7th day of December 2023. And the further terms of sale, I'll just bring to your attention here that clauses have been removed. 9.31, 9.35 and 9.36 have been removed or deleted. 23.0, the purchaser acknowledged that they've been fully informed that a building consent and or code compliance has not been issued for the conversion of the garage into a rumpus room and the additions to the bathroom, including but not limited to the shower, and the installation of a septic tank formerly connected to the portable container with facilities. It's also acknowledged that the property is purchased on this basis, and like I touched on, those 9.35 and 9.36 do not apply to the non-permitted work. And bear with 24.0, prior to settlement, the vendor warrants to carry out the removal of the container home off the property at the vendor's cost in all respects. Appreciate you working with me while we go over the technicalities. Let's take a look at the property. Now, the large plot of land, it offers varying benefits to the new owner. A home orchard that's going to ensure that your new lifestyle is rather fruitful in more ways than one. Whilst grazing paddocks, well, they're going to cater to any livestock that you wish to have on site as well. But there's plenty of garage space as well. The daily drivers, the toys, the tools, you've got plenty, ample space for all of them as well. Now, inside, the beautiful timber flooring, well, that's the standout feature in my opinion. And you've got that nice on-trend kitchen with its matching timber countertops. That's just going to enhance the aesthetics of the home. You're not too far from that close-knit community of Caddy offering recreation, entertainment, and in fact everyday amenities. It's all nice and close by. It is a great property in a great location. Buyers, I'm going to call to you now for an opening bid. You start us away and tell us what you think. You've seen how it works now. We practiced on the last one. First, an opportunity then for you buyers. Second call, welcome any cash interest in the room. Third chance then at 62 Hawea Road. Final call. Okay, look, doesn't look like we've got any cash in the room here, Grace. So look, what we'll do is we'll close the auction, I think. If there's nothing further, we'll close the auction and you can deal with all the conditional interest as well on this property here. Good luck to you and your seller on that one. Look forward to seeing a nice big sold sticker out the front. Well, we'll continue on then, folks. 8C Marwood Street in Brereton, Kim Crawford, based out of our Cherrywood office, certainly at the pleasure, privilege, in fact, marketing this property for her sellers. Well, DIYers, or those with the ability to replat, it's you I talk to, and I'm sure you'll certainly appreciate the fantastic opportunity that is offered to you here. The contract, front page calls it 318 square metres, more or less, of freehold land, and all the details are comprised and described under the unique identifier SA62A folio 260. Now, 20 working days, that's all you'll have to wait to be able to move in and start enjoying this wonderful property or start doing what you want to do to it. I'll just bring to your attention the further terms of sale page. 23.0, well, that's just a standard public trust clause that's been in the documentation throughout the campaign there, so certainly you would have gone over that one and understood the ramifications of that. 24.0, the purchaser acknowledges and accepts the purchaser has been fully informed that the property may not be weathertight or structurally sound. Accordingly, the vendor gives no warranty with respect to the weather tightness or structural integrity of the property, and the vendor's warranties under clause 9 of the general terms of sale that do not apply. Purchasers acknowledge that they have been provided a copy of the invasive moisture testing report with the date of 13 September 2023. 25.0, the purchaser acknowledges that the property has been sold on an as-is, where-is basis and enters into this agreement to purchase the property fully informed on the matter. That's all the technical jargon we need to get through, folks. Of course, you would have seen all that documentation throughout the search, and we're here now to finish off the good job that Kim has done marketing this wonderful property. It is a nice, delightful, single-level townhouse, ripe for a refresh. Now, when you enter the home, well, you'll instantly appreciate that open plan layout and the large amount of natural light that the home receives. With a spacious and easy to navigate layout, well, it's more of an imagine what it could be moment here rather than what you just see now, because it is so much more than just what presents to you on on the screen. And well, when the reclad is complete with a touch of modernisation, you can have yourself a really fantastic family or executive home at a pretty good location as well. Now, convenience, you've got the Adams Park nearby. If you need to stretch your legs, you've got the Greaton Village, the shopping centre, nice easy walk away. Plus, of course, the nice internal access single garage. There's so much to love about a property like this, and obviously with the potential that comes with it, folks, well, it's up to you to decide where you see value. But I call to you now, start us away if you like.
400.
Heard it, didn't see it.
400.
Thank you very much, welcome in, good luck to you there at 400, and what do we say on top? We chase at 20 if you like, but at 400 I've got it with you now, and 420 to my left. Welcome, a new bidder there, I've got it with you at 420, is at 40 now, at 440 we are. Do we say 60? 440, I've got it on the back wall.
50.
Do we say 60? No, we try 10. I'll try it, but I've got to offer it back to them. Understand, at 550, with that 450 with you.
460.
And 60. 10s, there we go. We travel in 10s all day. I did my 10 times tables. At 460, do we go 70? I've got it at 60 on the back wall at the moment. Make it a first call in your favour, folks. Second chance then at 460 with you. Third call now at 460,000 on the back wall. 470. Here we go. Waiting for the third call. That's fine. At 470 with you there. Have a think over it. You're in front. At 70, what do we say?
475.
Cut it in half again, do we?
475.
475. Nice and firm. Okay, I won't argue. They say don't argue with a woman, and I certainly won't. I'm only going to lose. At 475, I've got it with you in your favour, and welcome you back again at 480 if you have. 475, I call it 3 times. Once, twice,
80.
and 80 at 480,000 now. We can go at 5 again if you like. 480 this side of the room.
485. 5,000.
Okay, 85 we are. Thank you very much. Appreciate you clarifying that for me at 485. 485,000. Is it 90? At 485, it's a strong move there at 485,000. In fact, folks, I can give you the breaking news on the market. We play for keeps at 485. It's in your favour. If nothing further, the hammer comes down. At 485, it takes a mere single to put yourself back in front. But I've got it on the back.
90.
90. Strong move at 90. Welcome a new buyer at 490,000. At 90, do we go 5? Try even a 2.5.
2.
2. Okay, 92. Retort is
95.
95. We go a 3 rise there at 95 at 495. Do we top it up a little bit further? Do we say even 96 to get you back in front?
6.
96.
500.
At 96 at 500, I'll take it there, sir. At 500,000. Got you loud and clear. At 500,000 with you. Screen will catch up, don't worry, but I've got it on the nod at 500,000 there. Nice.
98.
No, I'm at 500, sorry. It was a 500,000 rather than $500.
Sorry.
That's all right, we've got it here. Clear any disputes there at 500 in your favour. Welcome back at any time, I haven't forgot you. But at 500,000, it's in the back corner there, and I'll call it 3 times. Welcome in at $500 at this level there, if you like. Remember, folks, we play for keeps. But at 500,000 on the back corner there, I've got it first. And 500, a sneaky half. Puts you back in front at 500, 500.
Another 1,000.
Another 1,000, 51, 500, 501, 500. Here we are. First, second, 502.
505.
505. There we go. Try to knock them out of the water with that one.
508.
508. I like it. Fight fire with fire. At 508 in your favour now.
10.
At 10. 2,000 rise at 510. We go 12.5 if you like. Once. Twice.
511.
511.
15.
15. At 515, nothing further. I've seen your best, folks, but at 515, got it in the back corner with you, sir. At 515, triple O. Call it 3 times. Once, twice, third, folks, nothing further on top. At 515, well, it's on the market. Great news, sir. Well bought. Sold. Congratulations. Okay, thanks for your patience, folks. We go to now 16 Rexford Heights. We had a conversation with our lead bidder on the phone with you, Ashland, there. Just confirm for me their increase in the level to 1.530 for me. Yep, there we are. And sellers, your instructions at that level, we're on the market for the want of another bid. At 1.530, folks, welcome any further interest on top, but we are on the market until we play for kicks. I call it 3 times, I take a mere 5 if you like to put yourself back in front.
If 1.0555, 5,000 more.
535, okay, 1535. At 1535, welcome in new buyer at the back there. At 1,535,000. Anything further from this side here at 1535 and 40 now on the phone. At 1,540,000. Give you an opportunity to put that across to your buyer there, Jay. But at 1,540, remember folks, on the market today. At 1,540, triple O. In your favour on the phone. 5,045. Is it 550? At 1,550. So there's 5 more on top. At $1,550,000.
1,000 more.
1,000. 1,000 on top at 51.
So 51.
We try something stronger. We take it 55.
Do you want to go to 55?
55? 4,000 rights. I got you there. Got you there. Ashland on the fire at 1,555. It's 1,555,000. Here we go. Once. Twice.
5,000 more.
5,000. 60. At 1,560. Triple O. Up the back there with the buyer in your favour there. At 1,560. Triple O.
1565.
Yep, 5,000 rise there at 65. We can count 5s as long as you need.
1,000 more.
1,000 then. Okay, you travel in the 1. 66. Clickety click. Be a good move if they do.
157.
There we go at 1,570. 1,570. What's the retort from our buyers at the back?
5,000 more.
75 at 1,575. Remember, folks, we change ownership today at 1,575. Is it 80 now, Ashley? On the night at 80, at 1,580. Clearly good buying at this level. 2 buyers trying to get in here to this wonderful home. Remember that nice high ceiling you get when you walk through?
5,000 more.
5,000 at 85. Got you there at 585. Don't forget the million out front. I have it at 585. Is it 590?
Well, 590.
Need 90.
Would you like to go
Once.
1.6?
Twice.
It's 1,585. 1,000 on.
Single. Okay, at $1,000 more at 86. 90 if you like up the back then, or even try 1.6.
4,000 more.
4,000. There we are at 90. At 1,590. Triple O. In your favour. Good luck. I've called it 3 times, folks.
So it's 1,590.
At 1,590, a single puts them back in front, but I've got it with you and the buyer here.
Is that?
Once. Twice. A single is all I need. I take 500 if it puts them back.
Do you want to do your 500?
Third call at 1,590. On the market, if there's no further interest, nothing further here, it is sold. Congratulations. Congratulations to all parties on the home buying and selling side. Commiserations to my other bidder, of course, and over here as well. We'll appreciate your participation. Okay, folks, I'll draw your attention back to the screen, back to the front of the room here, 157 the Boulevard. And that's my friend Harmon. based out of our Pagma office, so nice and convenient to this location here for you. The perfect family home. It's got 3 spacious double bedrooms, you've got a backyard to boot as well, a nice popular location. Well, what more could you ask for than your new family home? Legally described, you can hear the celebration still continuing out the door, folks, but that could be you shortly. It is a freehold estate, 530 square metres more or less. The record title is 664175. Settlement date, it's down as Friday the 15th of December 2023, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon. And your chattels list, a nice list on the screen there for you. All those chattels will be there to greet you when you move in. And the further terms of sale page, now I know you're all aware, but I have to read it anyway. 23.0, vendor warrants to obtain a COA from the Tauranga City Council for that outdoor fireplace and provide a copy of that to you at least 3 days before settlement. Now, I've just been made aware that actually came through this morning, and certainly if you are interested in the property, Fran has made you aware of that. So we can pretty much do a big tick on that one there. Let's take a look at the property now. You ask anyone who lives near the beach and they'll tell you that indoor-outdoor flow, it's rather important. Here at 157 the Boulevard, where you get just that. You've got that nice deck off that main living. It's the perfect place for the adults to sit back and relax. A nice beautiful cheese platter and a cold drink, whilst the kids, well, they can run around under your watchful eye. And if the weather, well, if it isn't playing ball, don't stress. You've got that pergola that will allow outside entertainment without getting affected. And of course, if you are inside for the day, well, that dual open plan living space, that ensures everyone has space to occupy themselves until that sun comes back out. And when it does, which we know it will, certainly this time of year, out the back, well, it is the dream backyard, and it awaits you there. Perfect for the kids, the furry friends. It's got that nice 14-foot trampoline just to enhance the play level for them there. Folks, it's a wonderful family home, and it could be your new family home at 157 the Boulevard. So call to you now, cash buyers. What do we say? Registered interest on the phone on this one. But I call it to the room. 980. There we are. Welcome in, sir. Good luck to you at 980,000. Chase the 20,000 rise if you'll have it, but at 980 in your favour.
$1 million from you? $1 million.
$1 million now, at $1 million here. Is it $1,020,000 if you want? But at $1 million, I've got it on the phone. Do we go $1,020,000? I'm in a generous business. At $1,010,000, I'll work with you here at $1,010,000, and we'll put 10 back on top to a 20 there.
$1,020,000.
I knew we'd get there, just wasn't sure who. But at $1,020,000 now, I've got it down to $1,020,000. 30 would be fine, but at $1,020,000 it's on top. And 30 now out front at $1,030,000. Is it 40 for you?
Then, against you.
Lights in your favour there, sir.
35.
I'll let him not do it. Yeah, absolutely. At $1,035,000 then puts you in front at $1,035,000. Is it 40 now?
Yeah.
At 40 there, at $1,040,000. What do we say, folks? At $1,040,000. Please don't let it just be a two-horse race. Welcome any further interest. But at $1,040,000. Breaking news for you folks, on the market, new owner today. For the last that I've got here at $1,040,000. You are playing for the keys, absolutely. Once at $1,040,000. Twice, a single at $500,000. Third call now at $140,000. Nothing further there, Fred. It's on the market. Final call. Well done, sir. Sold. Congratulations.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to our 2 o'clock session in particular. A very warm welcome to the EVES auction room, where dreams come true, but regret is incurable. Stick with the first option that I've just given you today, folks. My name's Joel. My pleasure to offer you the second session of today. We've already had 8 options here, sponsored by my good friend Cody to the right, and 50% of those properties were sold under the hammer in the last hour. So there's a very good indication of what's happening in the marketplace, and we've got 10 great options for you coming up over the next 45 to 60 minutes. Robin, she'll look after all the technology in the auction room as well. Now, these folks across the bottom of the screen, Sarah, Karen, Trevor, or Craig, they are all members of our management team, do an outstanding job. They are what we call our negotiation team when it comes time for auction day, because if your bids don't be to the reserve price, that's where I'm authorised to sell the property. I'll simply pause the auction, we'll give you the opportunity to continue discussions, and I'll press on so we don't hold people up and offer you the remaining properties. So give it everything you've got today, folks, because if I close the auction, everybody can come forward, and that does include conditional buyers. So your opportunity today, folks, you are in a very elite position, and that is the position of cash unconditional buyers. Your opportunity is to beat those conditional buyers here in the auction room this afternoon, and of course we wish you the best in your endeavours. Buying and selling at auction, documentation. We've got to have it, folks. There are rules and regulations. I'm going to quickly go through that, but it's all been circulated for your due diligence prior to the auction here today. What you see on the screen is a copy of the Buyers and Sellers Guide put out by the Real Estate Authority. If you haven't got one yet, they are available in the stand outside of the auction room. But let's go to the most important one, folks, and that is the contract of sale that we work to here today. Again, available in the stand outside of the auction room. They've been circulated in draft form, and those ones that are in the stand out there are the finalised copies, but if there's been any additions, deletions to the contract along the way, I will alert you to that prior to inviting your bidding on the properties. So based on that, folks, by way of bidding, I'm going to assume that you read, understood, accept that contract that we worked to today. A couple of important reminders. The first one being you are deemed to have accepted the vendor's title without any rights of requisition. The second one being relating to the conduct of auction, and that's what you see up there in blue print on the screen there. Again, I'm not going to go through that. I'm going to highlight two important points, folks. The first one is vendor bidding. I'm the only one that's authorised to submit vendor bids. I will only use vendor bids if I've only got one person that's participating in the auction, and I will only use it if we are too far away from the vendor's reserve price. It is simply a technique to help you get to that negotiating platform where we'll pause the auction and give you the opportunity to continue discussions at that level. I will disclose any vendor bids to you, and again I remind you I will only use it if there's only one person participating in the auction. If there's more of you, then I'll just leave it entirely up to you. The other obligations that I just remind you of today, folks, is immediately on completion of the auction is giving us your do-re-mi. Of course, that goes on the contract, seals the deal, and you need to just part with some of your cash today, folks. Just 10% of the purchase price is all we ask for today, unless, of course, you've had authorisation for alternative arrangements with our vendors prior to the auction. So I'm happy to answer any questions at this juncture, folks, whilst I also welcome our viewers watching via the live stream. Our auctions go out over the World Wide Web, folks, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome into our EVES auction here on this wonderful sunny Bay of Plenty day. Question time, folks, whether it's been from you in the room or any registered telephone bidders on any of the properties we have in our 2 o'clock session. I'd be happy to address those for you now. No? No questions? That tells me, folks, that everybody has done their due diligence, done their homework, and you're all ready to rock and roll. So let's go straight on to our first offering for our 2 o'clock session, 160 Pacific View Road. Danielle Hayes, working out of our Mount Maunganui office, has been representing this property, and of course in assistance with Amy Retief as well, part of Danny's team. Now, I just made reference in my preamble about telephone bidding. We do have authorised phone bidding on this property here at 160 Pacific View Road. Optimal orientation for your daily dose of vitamin D is right here at 160 Pacific View Road. You will have all recalled that when you went and viewed the property. Let me confirm the legal aspects for you. SA 61C Folio 897 is the record of title, confirming you're buying today a freehold estate, 423 square metres of land, more or less. Danielle, 15th of December 2023 is still our settlement date. With flexibility around that. Any change? A very comprehensive channels list. We almost had to go to a second screen, but any changes to that?
No changes.
No changes there, but I do remind you folks that clause 23, it's been in the contract right from the outset there, just highlighting that the vendors are acting into their capacity as trustees of an estate. Therefore, clause 24 under vendor warranties, the general terms of sale 9.1, 9.32, 9.35 and 9.36 are hereby deleted, and 9.31 being varied as the vendors, having not been in occupation of the property, can't make any warranties as to the serviceability of the fixtures, fittings and chapels. But on that basis, folks, that's been in the contract right from the outset. But I take you back now to the property itself and just remind you of that durable rhino carpet. Well, that certainly anchors the light, bright, open forum living area that you will get to live and enjoy in your new home in Pacific View Road. The home itself is smothered in natural light, and that certainly brightens your day. Pragmatic and functional kitchen for everyday living. Doesn't matter whether you're entertaining or it's just family or if it's just yourselves at home. It's a great place to spend time. Ceiling fan, heat pump, HRV system for healthy, clean, comfortable living in the home. That's got to be an added bonus for you. And of course you've got that bank and branch sliders connecting to the awning protected patio for those family fun barbecues. They will just be super enjoyable here as well. Positioned in a very close-knit neighbourhood and a bona fide reputation of excellent community spirit, folks. That has got to be good for resale. In your hands today, buyers, 160 Pacific View Road. Here to work with you today. Who says go?
750.
750, thank you, sir. Welcome aboard at $750,000, and we'll travel a nice simple $20,000 rises from here. At $750,000 a year, $750,000 on the back wall is an opening bid, fair and reasonable start, I'd say. At 750, who rounds me to 770? Let's go there quickly now. Once I call, second time, third. Last opportunity, are you in or out? Thank you, sir. 770, you don't have to wait for the 1, 2, 3. Going straight to 90, do we say, sir, at 790 we go. At 790, do we go through the threshold, sir? 810, can we say for you? 810 it is, he holds his hand high. At 810,
820.
cutting it in half, no problems at all. It happens to me every week. At 820, I called you the same.
840.
840, beautiful. Loving your work there, sir. Keeping in the high denominations now at $840,000. Another 10, do we say for you there, sir? At 845. And half again, no problems at all. I'm here to work with you today. At $845,000, your opportunity is here, sir. Happy to take the 5 from you as well. Going to have a little puff, dig deep, sir. What about a 2.5? At $845,000, we work with the highest bidder on the back wall here today. At 845, first call now, take a single if it'll help you, sir. No prizes for second. Second time at $845,000. Third, last opportunity, are we in or out?
6.
846, a single over here, 7. Straight back now at 847 it is. At 847, do we say 848 for you? At $847,000 on the left-hand side here. At 847, what about a half there, sir? Happy to take a $500 bid to put yourself back in front. Highest bidder gets to work with our seller here today. At $847,000, are you in or out, sir?
53.5.
$853,500. Good strong bid there, sir, at $853,500, sir. Breaking news here. We are on the market. We sell to the hub 54. At 854 down to the halves. 59. Beautiful. Loving your work there, sir, at $859,000 here. At $859,000, sir. What about another half on top? 860 would be a good figure to go to, I would suggest to you. It's a round number. If he goes again, you haven't spent anything, but that be a $1,000 or $500 bid might just catch it. Otherwise, I'd call it 3 times. Are you absolutely 100% sure, sir? Just in case you're on a bidding sabbatical, sir, I welcome you back, but I'm going to sell it. At $859,000, it goes once, twice, last chance it goes. Sold over here, $859,000. As well. Right, moving on to our second property for our 2 o'clock session, folks. Number 7, Rurawa Away is the next one. Kelly Exelby from our Cherrywood. We got many great agents spread all over the bay, plenty. In fact, they even go as far north as Whangarei. 7 Rurawa Away, Kelly Exelby from Cherrywood has been marketing this property. It's less than 2-year-old asset home. The difference with this one is it's got that consented apartment as well, so that is an absolute point of difference. Now, properties like this, folks, should make you as happy as a cat in a fish shop. The legal aspects of it: a freehold estate, 707 square metres of land, or less is what's on offer. Record of title 864410 describes all the legal aspects. 14 December 2023. Kelly, any other changes? No changes on the channels list or anything? So certainly on the 14th of December, in for Christmas, folks. You'll remember the main home there that offers you the 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, plus it's got the office as well, and then you've got that separate consented apartment there that offers you a single bedroom, fully self-contained apartment. Now, asset homes, folks, they have got an absolute reputation for sheer quality. So that's what you're buying here at 7 Rurawa Away. You've got the multi-outdoor living areas. You see the Luba system there on the screen there. And you've got that beautiful rural outlook when you're sitting back. You can see that as well. It's all fully planted, so very soothing on the eye, and definitely a great place to enjoy, and you will really impress your friends when they come to your housewarming party at 7 Rurawa Away. Quail Ridge, well, that is an absolutely outstanding, popular, quality subdivision, and this particular site in this location and what this home has to offer is a very, very rare opportunity for home and income. So, in your hands, buyers, where do we say go for this one? Did well in the first session? Well, not you guys, but the bidders that were here did. Where do we say go for this one, folks? Absolute quality property. You don't have to hold your breath when I'm calling for an opening bid, folks. Sometimes when I call for an opening bid, I forget that I'm in the auction room because it feels like I'm in a mall. Everybody just goes really quiet. But that's not what we're here for, folks. Who says go? No?
Not me.
Okay. I thought you might have had a while. Why did you want with Kelly?
No, what do you want to know from me?
First, second, third, last opportunity. I'm going to close the auction. Kelly, how much do we need for a property like this in this location?
Priced at 1.279 million.
$1,279,000. That's all the cash that you need, folks, to buy number 7 Rurawa Away. Kelly works out at our Cherrywood office. Just look up the Cherrywood, dial it in, ask for Kelly, and he will help you from there. But 1279000 is the buy now price for 7 Rurawa Away. Thanks, Kelly. Moving on to our third property, folks. California close to Bliss Maloney works out of our EVES Lakes office out here in that thriving community out there at the lakes. If you enjoy gardens, just a second. If you don't enjoy gardens, then don't worry about it, because these gardens pretty much look after themselves, don't they? So I think that is a real asset to this property. It's got lovely gardens to enjoy, but you don't get tied to them and having to look after them 24/7. The legal aspects of this property, we look at record title SA 71D, folio 698, 1,000 square metres of land is what you buy here, and that is a freehold estate, the best class of ownership you can buy in New Zealand. Now, the wall one is as is, the range hood and the extractor fan, they are also as is. They do stay Nicholas, but they are sold as is. Just a quick reminder of clause 23. The purchasers acknowledge that there is a contract between the vendor and Solar Zero in relation to the solar panels at the property. The vendor has advised the purchasers they do not own the solar panels, and they have provided you with all the relevant documentation relating to the contract. So upon signing the contract today, this one here, to purchase the property, you warrant that you will transfer the current Zero solar contract for the remaining term on the vendor's contract from the date of settlement. So, I mean, why would you not want to? It's to your benefit, and it makes it nice economical living with the solar panels. 20 working days. Any other? Bit of flexibility around that as well. Any other changes, additions, deletions to the channels? No changes there. Convenient 90s configuration for easy single level flow is what's on offer here, and that certainly links the home together to cater for any family dynamics that you come up with. You've got that multiple connection to the outdoors, that's an added bonus for the property. It's lushly planted, bordering a beautiful reserve visited by those wonderful native birds and pollen-seeking bees as well. You've got the perfect playground here for all ages. You've got the tiered levels, you've got the veggie beds to keep the green fingers nice and happy. You've got those smooth green lawns. If you like having a nice lawn, you've got it here as well. You've also got several trees for the kids to climb, and you can even take the family out for a picnic under the trees without even leaving your own site. Now, zone for the Mangatapu School, Tauranga Intermediate, Tauranga College. This home is very, very special and just a very short drive from commercial precincts and the dream retreat that your family deserves, I would suggest to you. So, in your hands, guys, 45 Hawea Place. Where do we say go? Would have thought I would have seen a Mexican wave on this one. Hawea Close, that's a nice quiet location, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I reckon everybody in the room will fit in really well. Hey? Yeah. Come on, folks, let's make a bit of noise about Hawea Close. Let's make it with some numbers. Give me some numbers, I'll add them up and see if we can help you buy the property. First call now. Second, last chance for cash interest. I'm going to close the auction. I know you've been talking to some people about the property, Nicholas, but I mean, 1,000 square metres. Great location, fantastic home. How much do we get?
The vendors have decided to price it very smartly at $1,010,000.
$1,010,000. Is your car full of fuel?
No, it's electric. I don't need to.
Next question. Are your batteries fully charged? Well, they better be, because I think you're going to be pretty busy once that price gets out there in the marketplace. 45 Hawea Close, folks, now available for sale at a mere $1,010,000. Nicholas works out of our Lakes office. Give him a call, he'll help you from there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, next one up for our 2 o'clock session, folks. Number 15, Marwood Place. Debbie and Shane Laidlaw. Shane's just come up and just given me a bit of a reminder. Anybody think I'm getting old and forgetful, Shane? You're from Papamoa.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah. Debbie and Shane Laidlaw working out of our Papamoa office. There's also another good friend of mine up the front of the auction room here. I'm just going to take the opportunity to say happy birthday, Trevor. Happy birthday, mate. Trev's retired once, didn't like it, came back, loves his job. Does a great job out there with the team out at Papamoa as well. Back to 15 Marwood Place, located just moments away from Bayfair Mall, the Bayway Aquatic Centre, movie theatres, all the amenities you can think of for family fun and everyday needs. That's what you get at 15 Marwood Place. A freehold estate, 600 square metres of land, more or less, is what's on offer. SA 34D, folio 799. That's the legal description in the South Auckland Registry Office that really describes everything. Just a quick reminder, there's the underbench up, as is. The bay window master bedroom. Bay window master bedroom. Has had a leak, so there's no warranties as far as that's concerned. Okay, that's good. We can all cover that off. Just a reminder, folks, that also clause 23, the vendors having not been in occupation of the property make no warranties as to the serviceability of channels, fixtures and fittings. So 15 December 2023 is our settlement date. Now there was some documentation circulated stating that it was 95 days from today. That was because the property was tenant. They've now given notice, or have they vacated? Yeah. They've given notice, so they're going to be gone. So if you want to be in this property before Christmas, folks, then you can settle on the property on the 15th of December. If you need an alternative date, just talk to Deb and Shane. They'll help you from there. Now, the original features present a clean slate for your creative ideas in this property. So set your creative mind to work and imagine the possibilities that you can of making this property perfectly blend to your own personal desires. That's what's on offer here at 15 Marwood Place. From the moment you step inside, you'll find generous living, separate dining. You've got the perfect opportunity to create lasting memories with your loved ones here in this outstanding opportunity indeed. Nestled in that tranquil cul-de-sac, backing onto the Somervale Retirement Village, so none of those noisy parties from there. And you're also surrounded by some very, very well looked after homes indeed. So all I would suggest to you guys is don't miss out on this incredible opportunity. And the reason I say that in the auction room here today is because we've already got one offer drawn up, and we're actually expecting another one to come as well. So in your hands, buyers, cash interest, you get first opportunity to buy it today. Otherwise, these guys are going to have it under contract. I'd like to say before I finish calling today, but I'll give you a little bit more time. I'll give you until 6 o'clock tonight. You'll have it under contract by then. Actually, yeah. See how obedient our salespeople are?
That's enough time to get back to pack them up.
Okay, right. I'll call it 3 times so they can get away. First call. Second, last chance for interests. That is the cash interest. Auction's closed. Go present that conditional offer, guys. Good luck. Look forward to hearing from you soon. Right, here we go, folks. 101 Hawea Heights. Jacqueline Unsworth, working out of our Bethlehem office, has been marketing this property. Jacqueline, this is one of those properties that, as a real estate salesperson, actually, I mean, we've got to do our job and sell them, but you wouldn't want to because it's such a lovely thing, wouldn't it? It's a great place to go and spend a Sunday afternoon doing your open homes. But that's not what we're all about, folks. We're all about selling property, and Jacqueline's doing an outstanding job in marketing this property. We're talking about 101 Hawea Heights here. If you're looking for a fun family home with designer details, then this will be a very difficult one to go past. The legal aspects of it, freehold estate, 1,130 square metres. It's not a misprint. Straight off the record of title 200191. 1,130 square metres of land, more or less. Now, the wooden play kitchen in the sand pit, it doesn't stay. Correct. Good change. I'm so surprised, Jack. I'm not going to ask you any trick questions. But I am going to ask you if the 2nd of February 2024 is still the correct settlement. I've got a flexibility around that, of course. Any other changes to the settlement date at all? No, all that's circulated. See, I told you she does a great job. No changes there. So if you want this property in February of next year, folks, you are going to be buying a modern and very stylish 2016 value-packed family home that offers the absolute charm of worry-free, laid-back life that will keep everyone in your family extremely happy. In fact, they'll be as happy as a dog with 2 tails, I can assure you of that. Now, outdoors, you can let your imagination run wild on that supersized 1,130 square metres of land, more or less. Keen gardeners, well, you can create your floral oasis, or you can just simply keep it as it is. Let your children free range in the built-in playground that's there as well. They've got the climbing wall, the swing, the sandpit, the trampoline, and the playhouse. All that comes with it as well, so that's got to be worth some extra bidding in itself. Privately positioned in an enclave of premium properties within the sought-after Mayfield subdivision, quality indeed, and nice and handy to quality schools, and of course not very far away from the Bethlehem town centre. When you go into the Bethlehem town centre and you park up, just wander into the EVES office, ask for Karen and Jacqueline, they'll shout you a coffee next door. Won't you?
Of course we will. I'm your credit card.
Whoa! Back up the truck. Anyway, that's what we're here for this one. What I can tell you, folks, is Jacqueline has identified a buyer expressing some very late interest. Unfortunately, not quite in a position to be able to get in, to be able to put their hand up in cash today. So I'm going to call for an opening bid now. If you're here in cash, you need to let me know right now what your start figure is, and I'll work with you from here. Otherwise, I'm simply going to close the auction, and Jacqueline will keep working with that late interest that she's just identified a couple of days ago. First call now for an opening bid. Second for 101 Hawea Heights. Third and final opportunity. Are you in or out? Doesn't appear we've got anybody in today, so I'll close the auction, hand it back to you, Jacqueline. I know that buyer's going to be absolutely delighted to hear from you that the property's still available. I'm sure you'll have it sold in no time indeed. We're back on the job again, also as well doing a diligent job as all our salespeople do. Kelly Eags will be from our Cherrywood office. We've already introduced them, doing a great job out there, and as has done with 37 Mahana Way. Of course, this property located in it's a near new GJ Gardner home, and it's got a little bit of contemporary funk that goes with it as well there, Kelly. So that makes it something very special. There's always something good about buying something a little bit different to the norm, and this is it. It's a freehold estate, 467 square metres of land, more or less, all described in record of title 951074. 16th of January 2024, Kelly, a settlement date with flexibility if you need it. If they need it before Christmas, can we organise that?
You talk to them, not me.
I'll take that as a no. We'll have to wait until after Christmas. Any other changes to the channel?
No, channel's fine.
No, all that's sort of circulated there. So remember, you've got the big open plan, living with the open fire. That's certainly absolutely brilliant for that old world ambience. It's not very often you find a home, particularly of this generation, that have got those wonderful open fires for that ambience. Also, to top that off, this is an absolutely outstanding entertainer's home as well. You've got that private deck area for entertaining, plus each bedroom also has its own private deck as well. Now the pool and the spa, you saw on the channels list, they stay and they are there for you to enjoy right through the year. The private lane at the top of the lakes, well, that's where this one is located in Mahana Way, and you've got total serenity with that semi-rural feeling and ambience with the property as well. So what more could you ask for? I say nothing. Well, there's one more thing that I can ask for, and that is your opening bid. We were just starting away from this one, folks. For an opening bid for 37 Mahana Way. Here to work with the cash interest only. I'd almost be justified in calling the 2 o'clock session a pack of meetings. Hey, that's up to you. Here to try and help you, folks. If you're in the position of cash, now's the time to let it be known, and we'll work with you from here and try and help you buy the property. But we're not going to dilly-dally or call it first time, second, final opportunity, are we in or out? Closing the auction because we've got no cash interest here today, Kelly, but I know you will have this property sold in no time at all. It's a great option there. Talk to Kelly in the Cherrywood office if you want this property. It's great. Right, number 7 in our 2 o'clock session, folks, 15 Hawea Street. Jeremy Cunningham, working out of our Mount Maunganui office, has presented this property. If you've ever wanted to be the envy of your friends, then all you have to do is win this auction today. Legally described under record of title SA 65D folio 870 as a freehold estate, the best class of ownership you can buy in New Zealand, and with it comes 519 square metres of freehold land. We do have some additional clauses in the contract. I just need to remind you that you bid on the basis of these clauses, and that is clause 23, the purchaser acknowledges that there's no final sign-off documentation held on file with the Tauranga City Council for the Kent wood burner. The purchaser being provided with a third-party report addressing the serviceability of that wood burner. And clause 24 just authorises the early release of the deposit in accordance with section 123 of the Real Estate Agents Act 2008. 31st of January 2024 is your settlement date for this property, and just in confirming all the channels, the potted plants, the garden ceramics and the freestanding cupboards are excluded from the sale. They do not stay. So the owners will be taking them taking those with them. Any other changes, Jeremy, to the channels list? Other thing I just need to advise you folks is we do have authorised telephone bidding on this property, and we have multiple buyers on the phone. So first time to the market in decades, this original mid-century gem will not disappoint you at all. It really is, in its true sense, a family oasis. Something very special indeed. The benefits of living in this home I would suggest to you, when you went and viewed it, that the benefits would stand out like a possum's eyes in your headlights. In fact, I go so far as to say that this property is a little bit like Grandma's old scone recipe. It's got all the ingredients for your perfect family lifestyle. Again, somebody answered that phone and could be the buyer for this property. You need to be quick, because I can tell you now, everything in this home shouts, welcome, 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 buy me, buy me, buy me. And I can tell you now, your family's lives will unfold effortlessly in the family-friendly Hawea Street. So in your hands, buyers, who says go for this one?
150.
$1,150,000. I got it at the back of the room there, sir. 25 rise, should we say, from here. At 1,150 and 75. 1,175 on the left-hand side. Against you, sir, and against you. 1,175 and 1.2 we go now. 1.2, another 25, should we say? Let's go there quickly now. $1,200,000. That's it. No, 25s at this point in time, sir. Too far to go yet. At $1,200,000. It's over here on the left-hand side. 25, do we say? First call, sir. Welcome back at 25 now. 225 it is. Do we say 250? 250 on the nod and even me $1.25 million. What do we say with our starter on the back wall here? Welcome you back in at any stage there, sir. It's at 1250. On here, over here on the left hand side, another 75. Do we say? First call now, 1250.
126.
1260, happy to take the 10 now. Now I'll take your 10s there, sir, at 1260. Treat you the same, sir. 70 we go, immediate retort now. 1270, making it 80, shall we? You can take the 10 from our starter bidder if they wish. What about our other fund bidders here? At 1270, it's down here. Another 10 is there, sir, there, ma'am. 1270, the money, first call. Second time.
1275.
So 1275, loving your work there. 1280, now it didn't work. Try it again. Do we say 85? 12780. 85. New bidder joins us now at 1285. 90. Should we go 1.3, sir? That'd be a good strategic move.
29.
My wife doesn't listen to me either. So 129. $1,290,000. Oh, there's my wife sticking out there. I'm not going home tonight. At 1290. Back in again, are we?
1295, no?
1295. 1.3 package, you see.
Go to 3.
Beautiful. Should have done it when I asked you to, sir. It makes it nice and easy then. At 1.3. $1,300,000. Sir. Up the back.
305, no?
305. 10. Yep, beautiful. Loving your work. Thank you, sir. 1310. 15, do we say? Highest bidder gets to work with our sellers here today. $1,310,000 for Hawea Street. First call now. Second time, otherwise we work down here at 1.310.
Okay, 315.
315. 20.
20.
20. Keep doing it quickly, sir. Keeps the pressure on. 1320. We say 3.25. $1,320,000. Ma'am, have I got your question?
Yeah, that's okay.
At $1,320,000, your bid, sir, at 1320. First, second, last chance, and all else. Bids with you, sir, at $1,320,000. Sarah, bids over here on the left-hand side. Can you see if you can Right, next one, folks, our 2 o'clock session, number 3, Tauranga Memorial Drive. An attractive home that represents easy living and a very easy to live lifestyle as well. A solid classic builder's home that is absolutely reputable for quality all the way. The legal aspects of freehold estate, 445 square metres for this. 76157 is the record of title that describes the legal aspects. Now the nets in the master bedroom, the bookshelf in the living room, and the bird bath do not stay. Sarah Garnett from our office, the marketing and property. I don't have to ask her that the channels list is accurate. I know it will be the way you got your eyes. You could cross your T's, the same as all our agents do right across the country. 20 working days is our settlement dates. good flexibility around that as well. Now, you'll remember this when you went to view the property, folks, because it is really stunning indeed. That island bench, it faces the dining area. You've got that practical pantry. That is a very, very clever configuration to this property, I would suggest. There, Sarah, you can see it up there on the screen there, folks. Superb indeed. You've got that L-shaped layout. Now, that's on the open plan living area. That allows both the lounge and the dining area and casual living areas all to interconnect very nicely indeed. You've got both open wide, so that both of those open wide out to that outdoor patio there, and you can still remain in touch with the kitchen, which acts as a link between the two living areas and the outdoors as well. I can tell you now, folks, that many an hour will be spent chilling out in the privacy of this property, in particular that wonderful covered outdoor patio area. You've got off-street parking if you've got a trailer or a motorhome or a bike, it certainly facilitates that. You've got the lakes and the wider closed park area that simply enhances the appeal of this property as an inviting home for a busy family, professional couple, if you're active, well, this home suits as well, and even if you're a social single, you can tick that box. So one of those properties, Sarah, that really does tick a lot of boxes indeed. So I would suggest buyers a property that's worth, definitely worth north of $1 million. How far north? Well, that's up to you to tell me. Where would you like to start anyway? Interesting how everybody they chat while we're going through the property description. I call for an opening bid and everybody almost like a, what if you called an opening bid in a kindergarten, would it have the same effect? I'm not saying that you're in a kindergarten here, folks. Open bid now, worthy of anywhere north of $1 million. Start our way, you set the benchmark. First, second, last chance for cash. No. I haven't identified any cash interest for this one there, Sarah. I'm going to close the auction. I'm going to hand it back to you. I know the way you and Jeff work, that you're going to have a buyer on this property in no time at all. Yeah, so I can almost guarantee you'll have people through this property by the end of the weekend. I can assure you that. Great option. Price. Doors on the left-hand side, opening and closing, negotiations still going on Hawea Street. So in the meantime, we'll press on, and Rachel Love from our Bethlehem office has been presenting this property here at number 8B Norris Street. Now this property here, folks, has got absolute prime central location, and that in itself is the key to unlock your living convenience. I can assure you of that with this location. The legal aspects of the property, it's across lease freehold. SA 46B folio 100 confirms all that, those legal aspects for it. The central vac system, it does stay, Rachel. Central vac system stays, but there's no warranties with it, it's as is.
That's correct.
Just a quick reminder, folks, clause 23, that deals with the trustee's liability. I'm not going to go through that. It's been in the contract right from the outset, all the draft circulations. But I do just remind you that in accordance with that clause, vendor warranties under 9.1, 9.31, 9.35, 36 and 9.4 are excluded. And clause 24, the trustees give no warranty as to the construction, condition or repair of the second toilet in the master bedroom, or whether it's in working order or fit for particular use or purpose. The purchaser relies entirely upon their own judgment in relation to that aspect of the home. We do have authorised telephone bidding on this property as well, and if you are the successful purchaser, you only have to wait 10 working days and you can back your truck into the driveway of number 8B Norris Street. A very concise open floor plan that seamlessly blends the living area and the kitchen together, a little bit like sliding a hand into.
Was the settlement date changed to 15 working days, or is it still 10 working days?
10 working days or such other date is mutually agreed between both parties.
Okay.
Variations been signed.
Variations been signed for that purchaser. That purchaser bids on the basis of 15 working days. So if you need an alternative date, folks, just talk to Rachel and she'll organise it for you as well. And we do have some variations to this one. So, right, where was I? Back to that concise open plan, floor plan. Now, what that creates, folks, it creates a very inviting atmosphere for everyday life, and if you are entertainers, it will facilitate that part of your lifestyle as well. You've got the banks of windows throughout that promote warm, airy interior spaces with lots of natural light, and that's great for your endorphins and throughout the day as well. You've got 2 good-sized bedrooms, plus you've got an office. Now, that office you could use as perhaps a nursery, or you could use it as a 3rd bedroom as well, if you so wish. It might be a single bedroom, but they've got that space for that extra option should you require it. North facing, bathed in all-day sun. The garden, I can tell you now, is a real sun trap, and the property itself is bursting with unlimited potential. So, who says go? What's your quantum? We're here to find out who the new owner is going to be.
650?
$650,000 with our telephone bidder on the left-hand side now. At 650 it is. 650. Happy to take a 10 rise on top from here. It's at 660 it is now. Name of a great band as well. At 660 it is on the right-hand side with our phone bidder. Back to your phone bidder. Do we say there for 670 now? At $660,000. Another 10 do we save? Here's their opportunity now at $660,000. Where do we go from here? At $660,000. First call now. Second time. 670. 670. At $670,000. Don't dilly-dally now, folks. Now's not the time because it's 670. At 680, we're here to sell the property to the highest bidder today at $680,000. We're on the market. We sell away at $680,000 for the one of a better bid. Here's your opportunity. 90. 690 it is. Even 7 do we say? 690. What about your buyer? 700.
700.
Just confirming. I've got it over here first.
700.
700. At 700 with our phone bidder returns now with a 10. At 710. 710. Do we say 720? Here's your opportunity now. 710 we sell the property to the highest bidder here today at 710. 715. Take the 5s. I'll take anything you want to put on top, folks. I sell to the highest bidder.
715.
720. Making it 7.25 if you wish. Keys changing hands from 1 to 1 on the phone at this point in time at 720. Welcome you back in there, ma'am. Are we going to go again at 700? 722. Shortening the stride, no problems here. I have no friends. I'm here to sell to the highest bidder. I have got friends, but just not here in the auction room. I haven't.
725.
725. 25 on the phone now. To the phone bidders fighting it out now at $725,000. Onwards we go. Do we have another 2? At $725,000. Welcome you back in case you're having a little bit of a bidding sabbatical. At 725. Rachel's buyer on the phone in the winning position at this point in time. No prizes for second. First score now at 725.
726.
726. At 726, come straight back with another one if you wish. 726. 727. At 727 it is. Do we say 728? Happy to take the singles. Here for the rest of the day. At $727,000. Going again, are we? Be a good option here. Even the dog will be disappointed if you don't go again. At
727,500.
727 and a half. 727 and a half. Do we fight fire with fire or we stay with it? Stay in the 1,000? 730. Good strategic move at $730,000. It's a round number. Perhaps another one on top. At 730. Take another 500. 730 is a round number. Pop another one on top. If she goes ahead, goes again. You haven't spent anything, but that $500 may just buy the property. Can't give you any better advice than that. I sell away at $730,000 as I head behind the podium. The hammer's up. Out she goes at $730,000. Once, twice, last chance it goes, it goes. Sold for $730,000. Congratulations to our sellers. Congratulations to our buyers, Rachel's buyer on the phone. Well, I was just going to offer you 59B East Marwood Street, then we'll be back to you with the result on Hawea. So, in the meantime, 59B East Marwood Street. Excuse me. Derek Rosa from our EVES on Cameron office has been presenting this property here. Now, we have got a buyer that's been to this property 4 times. We're not quite in a position to be able to do anything market today. So we're still going to offer it to any cash buyers that might have emerged there, Derek, but I think that buyer that's been back 4 times, I think you've just got something up your sleeve there. I know the way you operate, very smooth indeed. Very smooth indeed. Now this was a cross lease, but it is now a freehold, so absolutely perfect for those that don't like cross leases. First home buyers, well, some people get the jitters about these cross lease properties. There's actually nothing to worry about as far as they're concerned, but everything's sorted out for this one. It is now a freehold estate. It's also got 2 garden sheds, and it's also got that oversized garage. So just relating to the property there, the freehold estate offers you 392 square metres more or less, plus an undivided third share in 140 square metres, all described in the Rexford Title 962805. The range hood, it does stay, but it is as is. There's no warranties as far as that is concerned. Correct me if I'm wrong, Derek, as you, I know you will. 20 working days from today's date, settlement?
Absolutely. Property is vacant, so that's even negotiable.
Okay, excellent. And the vendor, clause 23, just outlining the power of attorney liability clause. So our vendor is acting in accordance with the power of attorney, therefore under the general terms of sale 9.32, 9.5 and 9.6 are deleted, which are quite standard for this type of sale. So, any other changes to the channels listed other than what I've just talked about?
No, no more so.
All as is. So you've got the good sized rooms, plus you've got the open plan lounge dining, coupled with a great opportunity here for you to inflict your own personality and just refresh it to your own personal desires. You've got the compact kitchen as an absolute plus. You've got massive potential to open it up, and really when you do that you will enhance value in the property. It's a brilliant starter pack, folks. It's comfy as it is, but then you can modernise it as you can afford it. So that's a great option for first home buyers. Investors, I would suggest that you should be all over this like bees to a honey pot. You can expect a return of between $580 and $640 a week. You can then refresh the property and increase your return on it. But I can tell you now, it's been a little bit like the auction room this afternoon in our 2 o'clock session. Quiet indeed. Now's the time for you to make some noise before we go back to this buyer that's been there 4 times and see if they would like to buy it on a conditional basis. First call. Second, last chance for cash interests. I'm going to close the auction, Derek. That buyer is going to be delighted to hear from you knowing that the property is still available, but I don't think it's going to be available for too much longer. It's a great opportunity indeed.
Thank you, Grant.
You're welcome. All right, back we go. We finish off the day, folks. Number 15, Hawea Street. We have an amended bid now. So can you just confirm your bid is now amended to $1,330,000? So $1,330,000. Jeremy, our sellers are on the phone. What am I to do? On the market, we sell it here today, folks, at $1,330,000. Your opportunity is here. Reap all week, folks, at $1,330,000. I sell away to the folks over here on the left-hand side here.
Anything above that, you need to put your hand up.
We need to do it right now.
The 1, thanks, guys.
1,331,000. 32, sir?
Yeah, you're
100,000. Don't lose me now. 32. 1332.
3.
33. 34.
34 against you. 5.
35. 36.
36 against
Keep
you.
it rolling there, sir. 36 it is. 38. 40. 40. 1340.
340 against you.
1340 it is.
The 1.
Single, back to the single again. Should we stay in 2, sir, and go through? Yep. Number 2? Yep. 43.
343 against
343 against them. Over here at 343. 5. 45. 47. Try 50, sir.
Go 47.
47.
347. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, okay.
347 it is. 347 even.
50, right?
350. 1,350,000. Sir, that's a round number. Just pop another one on top if they go again. You haven't spent any money, but just that extra may just buy the property. You're the only one that can test it. I can't. Have you ever heard the term happy wife, happy life? Assuming she is your wife.
So yeah, put another one on.
51. 1,351,000. It's often a good strategy, sir. It's worked a number of times in my career, having called nearly 11,000 options. 1,351,000, 355. Didn't quite work though, sir, but we gave you the opportunity. And $1,355,000 on the phone here. Here's your opportunity, otherwise out she goes. Have we got your absolute best there, sir? You've been a great bidder. What about another $500? Working with you here, trying to help you at 355. Congratulations goes to our phone bidder, but I do call it 3 more times. Once, twice, third, last chance at 355. On top of the million, it goes, it goes. Sold at $1.355 million. Congratulations to our sellers. Appreciate your spirit of bidding there, sir. Congratulations to our buyers. On behalf of the team at EVES, thanks for your spirit in bidding today. Congratulations to all buyers and sellers. We'll be back again next week, next Thursday at 1 o'clock with another 18 fantastic properties. We'll see you then.